sitting at home editing for May's training vlog, and I realized I never filmed an intro or an outro for this. So that is what this is. This is the training vlog for Atlas Strength Shop for the month of July. We're wrapping up our training for Alabama Strongest, which is going to be August 13th. So yeah, enjoy the video. First and foremost, please forgive me if the audio is weird. I am not in the studio recording this today, so we're just going with the iPad mic. We had a new guy come in and we tried him out with some different modalities. Here he is trying sandbag over bar for the first time with Mark. This guy was bull strong. He did absolutely fantastic. Then next up, we've got Justin Terrio. He's competed in a couple of our competitions and came in for Strongman Saturday. We're going to see him again in Alabama this year, but here he is training with Mark. He came in today to, or that day I should say, in order to try to get Matt to push himself a little bit, but Matt was in a deload week, so I don't know what to tell you, Justin. You'll be able to push him a little bit August 13th at Alabama Strongest Man. So this is one of our heavier bags. This is either the 225 or the 265. It's hard to tell. But one thing I want to point out, if you look at that bag, you'll see where it's starting to rip a little bit. And that is from people using the Velcro area like a handle whenever they're pressing it. If you remember when I did my review of the Freedom Strength sandbags, I said don't do that. This is why. I don't know how to sew, do y'all? Please teach me how to sew. Next up, we have Karina. This was her first day doing Atlas stones. And here she is loading a 95-pound Atlas stone onto a 48-inch platform. She did fantastic, and then we moved her on to some 13-inch axle deadlifts, and she did great. Next, we have Colt with a big front squat. I believe that is 405, 425, 430-pound front squat. We got Matt PRing on the yoke. Every week he yokes. He's hitting a new PR getting ready for Alabama, where we have a 25-foot run there and back. Next up, we got Coach Botsy. He's trying out a new technique with his bench for his training. From what I understand, having this band and somebody pulling at it really helps to engage the lats, give you a nice stable base to press off of. He's been doing this every week. This was a really good strongman Saturday. A lot of energy in the room. Decided to put a car on the car deadlift so that we could get a little bit more specific with our training. Here we got Matt killing some reps. It's one of the few days I was able to get in on fun too. It's probably the first time I pulled a car in about a year. But it's been nice being able to get back into some strongman training myself. Last year with winding down my military service and several injuries, it's been hard to get into it. It's one of our newer members. This is Max. It's his first time ever deadlifting a car. And he did great. And then we have Daryl. Repping out them reps. And we pan on over to Jordan. Jordan's one of our power lifters, and he is also a coach at Atlas. If you're in the area and you want Jordan to help you out, he is around. Very strong pull. All right, so this is a little bit of a longer cap of the video. I decided I wanted to do some sandbag head-to-head, 200-pound bag. The only person I was able to convince to do it with me was Andrew, and Andrew is basically an Avenger. Probably one of the strongest middleweights in the state. So we keep going at it until I wind up bowing out. Also, it doesn't help my case that he's like 6'3" or something. When you're going over a bar, every inch matters. That's what she said. This was definitely cardio. And if I remember right, this was my last rep. And then I bow out. And I thought it was over. But then Daryl decided to jump in. This is Andrew's same set. Look at the regret in his eye for agreeing to this. Sorry about the finger. I am about to die. I had to sit the hell down. Andrew's finally starting to look a little tired. This is my first time rewatching these since they were filmed. I don't think Andrew's going to agree to do this with me again. Everybody just came after him. He's like, please stop, Daryl. Both Daryl and Andrew are wearing shirts from the first annual Rougarou Classic we did 2 years ago. It's one of my favorite ones. And then Matt jumps in. Andrew just keeps getting a fresh person every time. And he's out. I'm pretty sure we actually filmed this before that. I really hope so, because otherwise I'm going to feel really bad. But this is 409 pounds. It's one of our Husafell Stone replicas made by Sticks and Stone. And he almost gets it. And we got Colt doing some event training for Alabama Strongest. It's a 25-foot yoke there and back. Straight into a a log press for max reps. I don't know why I tripped over my words there. So Colt's wearing a shirt that says no days off. That is a lie. He takes Thursdays and Sundays off. New Saturday, new events. We got Mark doing some stone training. I believe that is our 330-pound stone. Like 80% sure. And that is to a 48-inch platform. We actually had to reinforce the floor right there. I don't know what size stone this is, but that is to a 58-inch platform. Check out Mark's triple extension. I think that's 290, looking at it. So he top rolls it into the lap. And when he stands up, as he comes up on his toes, get as much high as he can, throws it up there. Second week in a row I was able to get involved. Me and Mark, we worked up to some farmer carries. What he had programmed was 50 foot, sprint to the cone and back, and then run back. Have all the grace and poise of a newborn giraffe.
Looks good. Speed up if you can. Finish. Down.
Next we have Mark with his run. Mark is definitely a slow as smooth, smooth as fast kind of a medley guy. He was very careful in placing the farmer carry handles exactly where he wanted them. And because of that, his transition was way smoother than mine. So after the last rehearsal we had for this circus event that I am helping out with, we had some of the women from Refuge Aerial come out to Strongman Saturday. They had some deadlifts. We did some push pressing, worked on some log, and it was a good time. These two were the owners, and they did great.
Elbows up. Good. Go ahead and put it down. Try it one more time. Get a little bit more fluid.
This is Lily. She never made it to the press. She started having a little bit of a tweak in her knee, so we bowed out. And this is India doing some car deadlift. And I'm actually going to be training her. Looking forward to it. So that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you found value in this video, then please like it and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out a lot. And if you screenshot this, share it to your Instagram story, and tag us in it, I'll send you a promo code that is good for 10% off any of our apparel. If you're in the Baton Rouge area, we'd love to meet you. Shoot me a message on Instagram, and we'll set it up. If you're not in the Baton Rouge area and you still like to support us, best thing to do is head to the website and either get our programming or buy one of our pieces of apparel. I think we have some really cool apparel out there. So until next time, release that Titan.